On this episode of Hardtail Party, we head from Silverton to Durango on the Colorado Trail. I'm here today with my buddies James from the YouTube channel JF Rides.
How's it going?
And we're here with Cody. You guys know Cody?
Yeah, how's it going?
Cody's gonna single speed it because he's dumb.
I am.
Look at this.
I've got an easy gear on today though.
Okay, he's running a 32-22.
Yeah.
Cody's on the Visago Moose Knuckle tie. I'm on my size small middle child tie. And James is on the Salsa Horse Thief. Here's the town of Silverton. We're gonna take the Colorado Trail all the way to Durango. Beautiful. Oh, there's nothing like alpine riding through the corn lilies. What a perfect day. Cody's my good luck charm. Whenever I ride with him, we have perfect weather. Oh, look at this massive field of corn lilies. I've never seen such a big field. That is awesome. Woo!
Nice, nice, nice. Almost.
You got it.
Oh.
Yeah, Cody. What a fun trail. Every now and then you get these little 2 or 3 foot wall obstacles,
yeah.
Technical stuff to push up.
So much fun. Woo.
It's so easy to pick up too much speed. These bikes being as heavy as they are. I don't want to overload the brakes. This is a fun uphill, to be honest. Gorgeous. Hey guys. Whoa! You alright?
Yeah.
Good save.
Got lucky. Oh yeah. I put my front wheel in there and just stalled.
Super tiring climb right here. We're making it though. Man, my heart is just pounding. Doesn't look like uphill on the GoPro, but man, it's pretty long. James had an OTB in that super awkward creek section.
It happens every time. It's well, you got all this weight behind you, right? So as you're going across these kind of blind corners through the bushes, you hit that nose down, you get all the weight coming behind you, and it's easy to go right over the bars. So you really got to try to keep your back end kind of over that, you know, that rear bag that you got back there. So.
But you tweaked your calf.
I hurt my calf.
Let's see the little knot you got in it.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a manly calf right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We usually save the calf videos for Patreon only, but we'll give you that one for free. James's calf is acting up when, I don't know if you took the bars to the calf or a rock to the calf,
I
but
don't know. I'm just being a baby.
No, he's not.
It's the elevation.
You need to listen to your body.
Yeah.
You need to listen to your body out here, or that's when you get in trouble. And so we're just gonna take it easy and
go a little slower. I mean, taking the view, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Like when you get one of those Charlie horses, yeah, kills you. Hopefully, it just kind of pedals itself out.
Love these wildflowers. I'm getting lightheaded and dizzy from the exertion at altitude. So I just take a lot of breaks, let my heart rate come down, and and I'm good till the next hill. This is fun, not knowing where this takes us. The map shows some significant climbing for a little bit more. Here we go. We're walking the bikes right now, all of us. The air is thin. If I try and pedal, I just get dizzy and lightheaded too quickly. And just taking it easy, enjoying this cool little alcove.
I knew there was gonna be a little bit of walking, but that view it's on point. That's beautiful, man. Ah, yes, to the top.
12,440 feet. Nice work.
Thanks, dude.
Snack time. Look at this view. We're at the high point of our day today. It's always a good feeling to get here and for there to not be thunderstorms here. That's always good. This has been fantastic. Just had a nice little break, had some snacks, and we are mentally prepared for 3 miles of downhill to lose 2,000 feet of elevation. So fun when you change elevation and the ecosystem changes. Man, this little hardtail does really well. I love that this route is all single track. That Thule rack has been awesome. I'm super impressed. It's been quiet, not rattly, hasn't moved, it doesn't buzz the tires. I'll do a full gear breakdown video after this one. You good? Did you fly off?
I got flat.
Aw, dang it. Well, see ya. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. Here's our slice. Bummer. My buddies and I always laugh about the extreme lengths we will go to not to put a tube in a tire.
Unfortunately,
You don't have a lot of options.
This is warranted. Yeah, this is getting a tube for sure.
Absolutely. But on the last ride, I probably spent 45 minutes over the course of the ride nursing a buddy's tube. It would spit plugs out. I'd put plugs in, it'd spit them out. We put sealant in, and it still popped in the end. And we're like, fine, we're just putting a tube in, and then it was fine. So
let's hope that's the case.
that'll be the case.
Tube and done.
Do we have like a dollar bill or a wrapper or something we can put between the two so the tube doesn't want to squeeze out of there? There's your tech tip for the day.
So you got your chocolate here. Oh, there's a little left in there. Let's.
How many months old is this Lara bar?
I think I had it this morning, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay. Get the chocolate off the fingers there and put it chocolate side up to really get it stuck on there.
So what's the purpose of this thing?
It's going to keep that tube from popping out your hole.
You can also use a dollar bill, a goo wrapper.
Yeah. Anything really.
Anything.
Piece of tube. We're going chocolate side to the inside wall.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll act as a sealant. Yep.
I like it.
Hopefully it just doesn't turn into a slippery mess.
It seals my intestines when I eat them.
Right?
This way the bears will chew your tire instead of your tent.
There you go. Yeah. We're going to tube it anyway because that's what we're going to do.
Maybe tonight we'll bust out I brought the tools to patch it from the inside. So we got the tube in there with the Lara bar wrapper in between the tube and the cut. It's kind of like a hernia surgery. Ready to roll.
Let's hope this tube lasts for 2 more days.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to. Yeah, we're doing the final check to make sure we didn't set a multi-tool down in the bushes. I think we're ready to push on. I love being able to use my dropper with this Thule rack on the back. That's a game changer. And I'm glad I put a suspension fork on this. I was gonna come rigid and it would have worked. I could have made it with a rigid bike, but this is saving my body big time. This is awesome, hanging out with buddies, exploring, getting some exercise, camping, playing on a bike. This is my idea of a dream vacation. Man, every 100 feet the topography changes. Oh, this is awesome. This is so good.
So what people don't tell you, this is bike packing.
That's right.
Oh.
It's not just pretty drone shots and sunsets all the time. But this is better than if everything was perfect like the movies show it. We could ride this, but we'd be recovering for way more time, so it's easier to just push sections of this. Hello. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, thank you.
What a difference a smile can make when you're passing someone and they're smiling. Such a cool river. It's got to have sulfur in it. All these white rocks. This is a solid ride.
Oh yeah, it is good.
We've only done about 16 miles and we've had to fight for every inch of it.
Yep.
It's been great though. What a beautiful trail. So much diversity. Absolutely beautiful. It's all single track. Most of it's rideable. This is awesome.
Yep.
It's so hard, but it's awesome. My legs aren't sore, my heart is just racing at this elevation. This is a great little trail snack. It's got some salt in it, a little bit of wasabi kick, some peanuts. I like it. I'm always looking for new snacks for on the trail, and I hope they keep making this. I want to keep trying this. Look how far we've come. We came through that saddle earlier today. That's a long way away, and a lot of elevation in between here and there. I feel accomplished. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. That's just on fire. That is awesome. Serious views, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That looks so inviting.
Right?
Not only are there campsites down there, but super fun riding to get through that meadow. So that one that looks like an eagle is called Lizard Head?
Yeah, that's Lizard Head. And then kind of behind it, its side of it, is Mount Wilson. And that's the mountain they modeled the mountains on the Coors beer came after.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Sunshine and Wilson, and they're both 14ers. I love it. And yeah, that's what they got the Coors mountains from. This needs to be on like Wheel of Fortune.
Seriously. Amazing.
Right? Beautiful.
We're at mile 18.6. Those were some super hard 18.6 miles. But this looks so inviting. This is so good. Hello. Wow, look at these deer here, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
3 of them, 4 of them.
Look at all these beautiful deer in here.
Camp supported.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought, yeah. That's what I said. $10 million.
Wow.
Nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
James has dug so deep and he's had that calf cramped the entire day. I don't know how he did that. All right, we found camp.
Nice. Mileage 23. I got 23.9.
That's great.
You were saying we were short.
That sounds right. No, that sounds right.
So yeah, total ride time we did 8 hours 30 minutes today. It's pretty crazy. And this is a brutal day. 4,041.
Yeah. That should tell you something. It took us 8.5 hours to go 24 miles. We got camp all set up. I'm doing an interesting tarp setup with my bike as the tent poles. We don't expect rain. As long as it's not sideways rain, I should be okay. This is a really cool product. It's made by Vargo Titanium. It's a bottle and a pot. It's gonna boil my water, but you can flip this lid over and screw it on, and it can be like a container that holds water while you travel, and it's watertight. Pretty neat. I'm just having Mountain House chicken and rice, and I buy those in the big number 10 can. They're way cheaper and they last a lot longer. What was the best part of your day?
I would say when we crested over to Hermosa drainage and that descent down to here, and that was so fun.
That was a tough climb. There's a lot of climbing today. So yeah, once we kind of hit Hermosa Drainage Basin, I mean, everything kind of got really flowy, a little more rolly, and a lot more downhill. I mean, that was a lot of fun. And then we found this awesome spot here.
Right?
Yeah, you can't beat this view. This is amazing. This might actually be my favorite part of the day right here.
My favorite part of the day, there was one climb that was finally gradual enough that we could just climb for about 20 minutes without having to take a break. And for some reason, I just got in my groove and I really enjoyed that, and I was in my zen moment. But I also liked the challenge of today. Like, if the fact that it was challenging was hard, and it made for some difficult moments, but I'm glad it was a challenge. That's part of what I like about these. If it was totally flat and easy, it would lose some of the appeal to me. I like pushing myself and trying hard things and challenging myself. And these guys killed it. You with a cramp all day.
It was killing me. I mean, we made it.
We did.
Yeah,
and Cody with a single speed. That was ridiculous to see. Well done.
Thanks.
Good morning. It's day 2. Beautiful morning. Great way to start the day. So unfortunately, I've discovered that my favorite piece of gear is broken. Got a little pinhole in my V8 bottle. But I came prepared. I've got some super glue. I'm gonna patch that up. I think this just rubbed against the bottle cage too much. And it wouldn't be a super glue job without getting it all over your fingers. Hopefully that holds. So there's an endurance race going on up here this weekend, and they're riding our same route. And instead of taking 3 days to do it, they're doing it in a day. Hey, there's Payson Mcelveen. That is pretty cool to see him out there. Dang, he's crushing it. Can't miss him with his bright orange kit. He did in 2.5 hours what it took us all day to do yesterday.
Crush it. And he's got jorts.
There's second place. Man, and they're actively riding the trail. They're pumping everything and catching air. They're not just hunkering down in marathon mode. We're gonna see a lot of those guys today. 73 of them. That guy's on a hardtail. Man, these guys are animals. I have so much respect for those racers. But this is more my pace. Camping with my friends, vacationing, having fun.
All right, let's do it.
After you.
Okay.
What a way to start the morning. Wake up, get on your bike, ride through the forest with your buddies. Oh, what a fun section. So far, I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday. Not as winded. That made my day to see Payson out here crushing it. The trail's a trough and it's dug out, and with the wide 3.0 tires, you gotta stay right in the middle or you start bobsledding through it and swerving. I say this on every trip, but the most important gear you can take are the friends that you ride with, and we picked a great group. These guys are fun, they're patient, they're cheerful, they're happy, they're prepared. It makes the trip go so much better. Views at every turn. James, how's your calf feeling today?
It's a little better today. I mean, it's not into a knot anymore. Looked like the Hulk leg yesterday, but it's reminding me that it's still there. So at least I know I still have a calf and it's still moving. I'm just not trying to destroy it today, but yeah, I mean, with all the scenery, we'll just take our time, soak it in, and we'll make it.
Morning.
Morning. Have a good one.
Oh,
yeah. Great night.
See you up there.
See you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, super good.
It was pretty smooth for the next few days.
This is one heck of a climb up this valley. Cody cleaned it all on the single speed. I've made it all geared, but I take a lot of breaks. Once I get above about 11.5 in elevation, man, I feel it big time. I run out of breath real fast. Definitely helped sleeping at elevation last night. I feel way better than yesterday. Yeah, James. We made it.
Crazy.
Nice work, brother. Man, the views, you just can't get over them. Every time you summit a saddle, look at that flowy, twisty ribbon of single track down there. Got 3 miles of this. This is awesome that Colorado has so much water in the high country like this, so we don't have to carry massive amounts of water very far. Coming from the desert, sometimes we're lucky if we get any water fills during a day, so this kind of changes your planning, which is really nice. This is the last water of the day. I lowered my dropper and heard a pop, and the O-ring popped out. It's not pressurized right now, so my dropper won't come up. If I hold the lever, I can pull it up and it'll stay there just fine. So I'm gonna be the one that raises it. It'll lower just fine. I am glad they use that brake system. So it has no pressure in it, but no play either, which at least that's nice. I'm gonna have to look into that and talk to 9.8, see what happened there. Wondering, can you still have fun on a loaded bike? The answer is yes. We're about 10 miles in today. In about another 15 miles, we're gonna be at Kennebec Pass, and that, I think, is the hardest climb of the whole trip. It's a soul-destroying climb. But we're gonna get there as soon as we can so we can get up and over it and then down to a lake on the other side to camp. For lunch, rather than prepare a whole meal, I just bring a lot of snacks. I got jerky, pretzels, trail mix, and some Tillamook cheese. I'm wearing the Patagonia Capilene sun hoodie today, and my biggest issue with it is it blows off in the wind, and my wife sewed some Velcro up here, and it has completely stayed on. It's been an awesome modification to this, and it's quickly becoming my favorite sun hoodie. I've got a link to it in the description below. Lunch is over. Back on the trail. We got 18 to 20 miles to camp, and there are no more water stops until camp. What a well-maintained trail. We've seen 4 or 5 people out here cutting back bushes, fixing erosion, and just doing a great job. This is a beautiful section. Just climbing in the shade in the trees. Really pretty. The last few miles I've really enjoyed. Not just in my granny gear spinning, I'm able to actually put some miles down. Colorado is famous for thunderstorms every afternoon around 1 or 2. And sometimes they don't stop until 6 p.m. and it can just unleash. And if you're stuck up high, like a lot of these passes, there's often lightning and it's very dangerous. So I was pretty worried about that coming out here, but I brought my good luck charm, Cody, who always brings perfect weather whenever we're on a ride together. Yeah. And maybe it's James too. Maybe it's the power combo between the two of them.
Tag team.
You can see our trail stretching on ahead. What an incredible day. We're in the most beautiful meadow of flowers and corn lilies. Even though we keep looking at the same mountains, eventually they look different after every corner. Over there, that shiny thing is the top of the gondola at Purgatory. They've got a bike park there. Which reminds me of Utah. Done a lot of Utah rides in terrain like this. Well, first walk of the day. I'm sure there will be many more. Today we've already ridden section 26 of the Colorado Trail, and now we're in the middle of section 27. We're that white dot, and it moves right, and all those red lines mean steep sections. This is the big story of the day. These big, massive climbs. Yeah, James. Woo. Nice work, buddy. So much steeper than it looks on the GoPro. I feel a view coming on at the top. Oh my goodness. I think we found Kennebec Pass over there. That's where we're headed. I'm getting fatigued, so I'm riding real careful. Not want to crash. We got this.
Dinner's gonna taste good tonight.
Yeah. This is so hard right here. So demanding. Even just pushing your 50-pound bike. Good work.
That's something.
So glad it's not thunderstorming. This would be a scary place to be. And now we feast our eyes upon what we're about to do.
There's 5 behind it, and then pass.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
We got about an hour and a half until sunset.
Woo!
We're almost to 12,000 feet. That's a climb. One step at a time. We got some teamwork down here. This is hard. That's why we do it. Oh, that's loose. Sharp. We're going to the top of that. This is just a hike with your bike for another 2, maybe 3 miles. This is brutal. Racing the sun, trying to get to that lake for camp. We might be walking this in the dark. We'll see. I think this is one of those moments that's supposed to build character. We have to go up that and then down the back to get to the lake. This is ridiculous.
This is crazy.
Like 2-foot ledges.
Seriously.
I am so tired. So tired. This is all the water I've got. But the lake's right down there. I timed that perfectly.
I've got a bottle and half Camelback if you need to. All right, let's do it.
Hope this isn't as steep as what we just came up. Oh, there's our camp and water sources. Yay. Yeah, we should pick our camp spot right now.
What looks good?
That little stream looks like a good place to filter. If you've ever been here before, post in the comments. I want to hear about your experience. We pretty much had the most favorable conditions ever. I can't imagine if it was raining right now. All right, this is rideable. A whole bunch of 18-inch water bars. That was wild. I'm so fatigued. Woo! Oh. There are so many mosquitoes here. This is ridiculous. Yay, we made it to camp and it's before dark. We made it to camp. Dude,
How did we do it?
solid effort.
That was probably one of the toughest
deep.
rides I think I've ever done.
That was insane.
We made it. We made it.
Solid work, Cody.
Thanks. That was fun.
I love your positive attitude. We got a buddy who wants to join our camp. We're racing the light and trying to get everything set up. The mosquitoes are bad here. Almost 11 hours of riding, 28.2 miles, 3,500 feet climbing, 5,000 feet descending. We climbed so much elevation.
Today was the hardest day that we've had so far. 30 miles, like fake summits, and just like treacherous terrain on some of the parts, but it was a lot of fun. I think the best part about today was just hanging out with you guys. We just pushed everybody through, made it to the end. We were all tired. We didn't know if we were gonna make it, and I think, you know, we just kind of all pulled together and made it happen. So I just hanging out with you guys, that's what it's all about. That was the best part of my day. I thought Blackhawk was real fun. That descent straight out of Blackhawk and that climb, and then you guys are gonna hate me for this, but that final traverse I thought was super fun. And I just liked getting into that pain cave there.
I feel like we lived a month's worth of time in the last 24 hours. It was an eventful day. My favorite part of the day was actually right off the bat. It was the first couple miles. There was a really fun descent that was just really flowy, and we got just a lot of fun riding down, but the rest of the day didn't disappoint. It was such a challenge today. It was a great sense of accomplishment though. We came up on hill 3 and we thought there's no way we're gonna make it to the lake in time for camp. And we all got together and pushed together and we did it, and here we are. It's been a great day. Good morning, it's day 3, our final day. Oh, it was a nice clear night last night. We're gonna try and get packed up and headed out of here pretty early. It's supposed to hit 92 degrees in Durango today, and we want to get there well before it hits 92. Breakfast consists of instant oatmeal with boiled water, and that's all. That'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna throw some nuts in there for crunchiness and protein. I'm not hungry, but I've learned on these trips that I have to eat breakfast or it'll come back to haunt me later. Here we go, day 3, final day. What are you looking forward to the most?
Uphilling? Yeah, I don't know. Just pedaling bikes some more. I'm gonna have to go with the downhill. This guy's the beast. He'll take all the uphills.
I'm with James. I'm looking forward to the downhill, and we have 8 miles of downhill before our first climb, and then like another 8 miles of downhill after that. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Goodbye, wonderful campsite. We're gonna lose about 5,500 feet today on our ride in total, which means a lot of downhill. We earned it after yesterday. Oh. I'm so glad I have plus tires. I love them for bike packing. And these Terrabail Coronados are big 3.0s. They feel like 3.2s. I feel like I'm on mini fat tires with these. Surprisingly comfortable on a hardtail, thanks to those plus tires. And being loaded up helps too. Your bike's heavy. It doesn't, in some ways it bounces around more, and in some ways less. We got a dropper collar coming a little loose, tightening that up. Oh wow. All right, she's threading on.
Save the day. Thanks to Steve, TransX. Nice post. Cool. Boom.
Yeah. This is so fun. What an adventure. We're at about 8,600 feet. What a difference. At least for me. I feel like I can push a gear harder in most places and I don't have to stop as much to catch my breath. It makes a huge difference. How he's doing that on a single speed, I have no idea. More pushing. Man. All right, Cody, you got this.
Let's see.
That's bonkers.
If I can get started even.
I'll push you.
All right, 3, 2.
No way. That's ridiculous. You picked the best lines, Cody. Oh, this is fun. A little sketchy being on the edge, but fun. This trail totally reminds me of Northern California and Oak Ridge, Oregon. Beautiful. We made it to a beautiful viewpoint. Hopefully this is the top. We shall see.
It is.
Yay! It's the top. It's almost all downhill from here. Probably another 13 miles, maybe 10, 13, something like that. Looking forward to seeing my wife and beautiful daughter. I miss them. Yeah, 10 miles of 98% downhill. See if we still remember how to ride a bike. It's the perfect grade. You barely need any brakes. Momentum carries you. Pretty awesome. We are cooking. It's dusty. Woo.
What do we got? 2 miles left?
Yeah.
I'm gonna soak this gator. It's the pre-finish celebration. We earned it. Oh,
What a great way to end the day.
oh seriously. We're just gonna leave if we don't make it.
Goodness. Not me. Almost. Go. You got it. You got it. Yeah, Cody. Yeah. Woo. What an awesome end to an amazing trip. Hooray! Hi. Hi. Hey, babe.
Hey, how you doing?
So good.
How was
Hi,
it?
Fender. Hi, buddy.
He missed you too.
Oh. Boys, we made it. Nice work.
Yeah, that was fun.
James pushing
trip.
through the jacked up
Oh,
cab the whole time.
every day. But I mean, we had all. I mean, these views are what pushes you through. It was a good ride.
And then Cody on the single speed. I knew he was a beast. I still don't think I've found his limit. He didn't seem very tired at all. I saw him stop and walk his bike for the first time ever, and nobody can ride up some of the stuff we walked. Absolutely nobody. Really impressed, Cody.
Thanks. Best part of the trip, the cold Gatorade I'm about to drink.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I'd say probably camp spot number 1. Just hanging out up there. Or riding up the high hills and mountains.
Cody was sad when the climbs were over, like legitimately sad. For me, the best part was spending time in the outdoors doing difficult things with my buddies and bonding with them, bonding with nature, and challenging myself. If that had been less of a challenge, it would have been less of an accomplishment.
Yeah. Now we earned it today.
That was
we earned it over the last 3 days.
every day was super hard. This trail is no joke. This is the mother of all trails. If you've been here and you've done this trail, post up in the comments below. I want to hear your experience on this trail. It was really fun seeing all the people out in the trail in Colorado. It's been a while since I've been out here, and it was a good reminder of people of all ages on the trail, all walks of life, and the people were so kind. Just now, a stranger brought us all grapefruit bubbly at the perfect time, and I gotta say, the people of Colorado rock. Thanks for watching. It's been fun taking you guys with us on this bike packing trip. There's a party in the mountains, and you're invited.